All right, and there we are. Yeah. I'm trying to get this thing, making sure I'm on the right side here, guys. I wasn't even ready to. I don't want to log out. No. Let's see. All right, yeah, I'm not. Let's see if that's on there. Yeah. Let me see. Trying to get underway. Somebody's been mucking around with my. Yeah, right, Rosie. Somebody's been mucking around. Put that done on that. Hang on, guys. I couldn't even get a picture today. Okay, there we go with that. I'm a little shaken up. I had an encounter tonight, a close encounter, the worst kind, down at the park tonight. Okay, let me see that. Ranting crazy ass woman. Yeah, okay, there I am. Yeah. I don't have a picture. Can I throw something in? Let's see. Do I have any Cornholio pics? Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see. We got prosperity. We got poor. We got bikinis coming. We've had enough bikinis for a while. Let's see. Yeah, let's put the black swan up. That's cool. Okay. There we go. That'll really, that'll really cheer people up tonight. And good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday night to you. It has been it's been crazy around here. If you're just coming in, please hit the thumbs up. Hello, Missy and Janet. Hello to you. Hello, Parker Lane. Spirits, LW. So you weren't perfect. Yeah, thank you, Janet. Love you too. Bill Ellis. Can't wait for the next chooch. Oleg Wood, nice to see you tonight. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Hi, Valerie. I'm going all right, Lolly. How are you, Valerie? I hope things are gone better for you, honey. I was thinking about you, talking about you with Missy Jen today, and your sad news about what's going on with losses in your family and things. Hello, Sharon and Kay. Thank you. I'm feeling good tonight. Good evening, Joey D. Nice to see you, Miguel. Nice to see you. Said Muck, and where are the mods? That's it. Hello. Make sure I've got everyone here. I'm under lockdown. Hey, Mobile, long time no see. Got Missy in the chat. If I missed any of my other mods, apologies to you guys. Yeah, I had an encounter at the park tonight. Yeah. We'll get into that in a minute. So some people are, I'm telling you, some people are starting to crack up. It's like you either go two ways. You're either really chill or you're on edge. And most people, hey Craig, how you doing? Most people have been really chill around here. I mean, I've got, to me, hey Craig, to me the biggest danger has been being careful not to get hit when you're crossing the street because of the loons that are going 80, 90 miles an hour down residential streets on motorcycles and stuff like that. So it's pretty nutty. But glad to see you guys tonight. So yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. And we'll also talk about if you want to be a Cornholio guinea pig out there, they're ready for you. Vegas is ready, baby. And I've got it on their website tonight that the Wynn Casino is going to be taking reservations beginning Memorial Day weekend. Not that that's really going to mean, to me, it's a very solemn day. Of course, Memorial Day, it's much more solemn than Veterans Day, but it's a day for holidays. But I don't think anybody's going to see it as a holiday these days. Hey, Eddie, how you doing? Hey, Jacqueline. I hear you on the loony. I've noticed people are hitting the wall. It's the fifth week here, Madowix. It's going into week number 6 here. Okay, and all I finally figured out what's happening is people are hearing about this. You know, now the news has always got to be like months ahead now. Bro, now we got the next wave that's coming in. I'm like, man, just let people get through this first wave and get out of lockdown before you're talking about what's going to be coming in the fall. You got no idea what's coming into the fall, fool. That's what I feel like. Don't tell me what the hell's coming in the fall. Are you kidding me? How in the hell do you know? You know, people take the model of 1918, three waves of the pandemic. There might have been 15. Who in the hell knows, right? And trying to make some prediction for what's coming in the fall. So people are over it. I'm telling you, they are over it. I could tell in New Zealand. I was looking at the Melbourne Sun today down in Australia. Of course, that's Vinnie land down there. And they're going back to school. Kids are going back in the classroom, and according to the education head of the education department down there, yeah. The big danger isn't the kids; it's teachers, and it's not teachers in class; it's teachers and staff, adult to adult transmission. To me, hey, no fear. To me, it doesn't really. Rose's daughter told us that we've notified the Carnival they're using the ships to take their staff back home because they can't fly back. Wow, that's interesting. Hello, Kay. And I wish the flu was. Hey, Tanya. Be all you can be for the apocalypse. I'm going crazy here. I mean, people are just absolutely losing it. I went down, I walked through Bear Park. I'll get to that encounter, but I'll tell you, I took 3 different trips out today. Normally, Sunday is a really mellow day. There's a little park here where they have community gardens. I've done videos. It's where they gave the bread out. And there were I want to say about 12 different people working in different groups within that garden. And there's 2 or 3 groups. They're just screaming and fighting with each other about whose plot is whose and what. I'm not going to plant them, and that's not this is my little corner of my little corner thing. And, the wife knocks her husband back, and he goes into the plot and stuff and gets up. And I thought he was gonna hit her down there. People were just on edge. You're injecting yourself. There you go. How you doing, sweet? Tomorrow the school will go back and they're easing locks. People go crazy. The roads will be packed. Hi, Linda. I don't know. Here it's a hard call. Maddox. I don't know. I'm just too burned out to even think about it anymore. I'm just so tired of it. Maybe you can see the red claw marks that a woman grabbed me in the park today. And I'm walking through with George. I got a lot of people come by all the time. I maintain the Cornoholio distance when we're passing, and she reaches over with her hand, and she grabs my left hand and pulls her towards you. Aren't you worried about the second wave coming? And I'm like, what wave? Let go of me. She pulls me over, and then she just goes on and she throws her hands in the air, and she's just screaming, walking down the parkway, walking down the path at the park. We're doomed. And the kids are looking at her like, hello. Or like she's something out of a comic book character or something like that. And I'm like, I wasn't expecting some 50-year-old woman to pull me aside. I don't know, probably a crackhead. She probably breathed Cornholio on me now and everything. So I had to come back and wipe myself down with that. But just people are freaking out. No, I'm not going to whoop anybody. I'm not going to hit anybody. But that was not cool. That was not cool at all. So now, and plus I got allergies. On top of that, the grass pollen. Maybe I should have knocked her out. Can you imagine that? We're passing each other. She reaches over with her left arm coming towards me and grabs my left arm and twirls me around. Aren't you worried? Aren't you in fear, God, of the second wave? We're all doomed. Get the hell off of me, George is looking like, oh man, it's like old times around the hood. Again with the crazy ladies in the chat, please. Yeah, the sky's falling. And we get a lot of crazies here. We got a lot of people that are very stressed out. They're very hopped up on some bad stuff around here. Now, look, if you're on weed, I don't care. Weed tends to just, it makes people pretty mellow. They'll just say, they'll look at you and they're not going to be all up in your grill. But if you're on dust or, some other things, man, you can get real, anything can trigger you. Sunlight coming through the trees, I remember this one guy walking and he's like, I'm like, man, what's wrong? What are you? He's like, wow, the flamethrowers are on me. I'm like, dude, just turn around. Okay, you're okay. Woo. You're walking into the sun, man. Okay, you're right. That's the flamethrowers. Oh wow, wow, you're a man. What a chick, man. You're a genius. Turn around. On weed tomorrow, they start mandatory mask part of our uniform. Yeah, day late and $1 short. Yeah, it is. It's assault, but you know what, Lolly? Uh, I can be a little understanding right now because there's not a lot of new programming on TV, and some people just sit in front of that news cycle. And because it's a little dull right now, it seems like all the conversation is picking up about a second wave that's going to be coming in the fall. How in the hell do you know the second wave is coming? How in the hell do you know? You know, what we can do, what I rationally do is keep an eye on Australia, New Zealand. Their winter time is coming down there. Let that be your clue. There's only one thing that worries me out there. Only one thing. And that is that Singapore, which is only 400 some square miles, had severe clampdowns in March early on. Boom, and they had like a very small number of infections, and they just, you got to understand, Singapore's, they're much more of an authoritarian state than the People's Republic of China will ever be. Okay, when that ruling people tell you to do something, man, you don't throw trash on the ground, you don't forget to flush the toilet. I mean, they will publicly cane you for things like that. And when they lock you down, they lock you down in that country. Well, they let that up, and now they're going through the roof. I think today 1,300 new cases or something like that, and it's just, it's exploding because they started, they have all these, people that are living in hoods, all these guest foreign workers that are living in 10 guys in a 200 square foot room and stuff, and they're just spreading the Cornoholio. So, you can watch me with my VR headset. We're just watching your Lincoln's Killer. Okay, thank you, Sugar Cane, and thank you for those who you watch that. Sometimes you take a little bit of a chance on the channel, and I've had other people suggest I do that. What I'm going to do is in the next week or two, I'm going to set up another channel, and it's going to be dedicated to untold, or I don't know what the title is going to be, but it's going to be untold and forgotten history. And I'm going to start to grow a channel like that. It's going to be something that I can feed my passion, especially I've got nothing better to do right now. And I want to set that up so I can start putting dedicated content over there and build a channel with very unique little vignettes of very little known history. I mean, it definitely bears talking about when there's a guy that'll take a pair of scissors and no anesthesia and cut the underneath of his ball sack, remove his testes, cut them off, sew his sack back up, go eat dinner, go take a walk, and then finally decide you better seek a little bit of medical attention. I mean, they don't they don't make thank you, Gypsy Mom. Thank you, honey. They don't make guys like that anymore. Okay, no way, no how. And if you don't think something like that will capture my interest and I got to know more about people like this. Yeah, well, you ought to read the. I put it up there. Thank you very much, sweetie.
I go out for a drive and coffee every day or my fam will be destroyed. This 24/7 home rule is destroying a lot of homes. Have a coffee on this, Toronto.
Oh, thank you, honey. Love Toronto. Love Canada. This 24/7 stuff. You got to see this morning's thing. I don't put up things about history unless they're going to be things that are going to pretty much blow your mind. And you might think that Booth was kind of a weird guy. He was a narcissist of the first order. Okay, acting family after he shot Lincoln the big stage, yelling out on stage and facing the audience, wielding his gun. But let me tell you what, the killer of Lincoln's killers in a whole world class by himself. Okay, and I mean this guy is unbelievable. Anyway, I'm going to start putting that over to a new channel, and once in a while I'll do a video telling you what's coming up over there. It'll give me something to. It'll give me a fresh channel to work on. Good evening, Miss Pitwina. See, mystery, but yeah, I think it'll be a great channel. It'll be people will want to see it because it'll be digging deep into the recesses of things that they've never heard about or never imagined in a million years that people could do. You know, how many guys pick up a pair of shears and remove their own testes and then go eat dinner and a few beers and take a walk around the park? I mean, this is you know, this was before math, before crack, before rock, before PCP, dust, any of that stuff. Never a cover charge here. That's right. Hello, Cheryl. Nice to see you on there. It's a hard story to handle, but I've got a million of those little stories, and a lot of them will track current events and things. But I'll do that. I'll put some time into that, and that'll give me something interesting to grow in, because I want to continue to keep this just topical and fun. Is Kim Jong Un dead? Who knows? Who knows? You know, I mean, I would never set by my watch by being a watcher of China's Communist Party or North Korea's Communist Party. You have no idea. How you doing, Steve? You got no idea what the hell's going on. Yeah, Craig said, "Damn, that hurts just hearing about it." I mean, that's when men were men. And the weirdest thing about that guy, Craig, that guy went off into the sunset and never was seen again. All right, the guy was on, you know, magazine covers, and women were doing counted cross stitch of Boston Corbett, and the guy just went off into the sunset after he escaped from the insane asylum and stuff. So, yeah, the placement is off. How you doing, Jen? So, half bottle of scotch just to get my nuts. How you doing, Cobra John? Do you have both sides? Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate that. Kitty says that the eyes look really good tonight. Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate it. I think my allergies are kind of weeping through a little bit, but I appreciate that. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. Kitty's one of my #1 fans for makeup. That always makes me feel good. How you doing, Brooke? Hey, Jay, what's going on? How are you? But can you imagine? Sometimes you get some history and you just have to say, whoa. The Jesus freaks are alive and well back in the 1850s and 60s, and it's like, whoa, that is a different. How you doing, Monkey Boy? Nice to see you. So yeah, I think that would just be a poll. But some people were really they interpret the Bible in very exacting ways. I forgot to also thank you before I get back to this lady again. And if you could give a thumbs up, that would be great. Everybody in the chat, if you would just take a second to give a thumbs up. You said the haters always show up. They tell you how much they don't like to stream, but they never miss a time that you are on. So thumbs up are very appreciated. Reached around, grabbed the dog, but I hope this won't hurt. Yeah. Allergy scale is high. Hi, Kathy. How are you? We just started up with the grass pollen here, and that's helped to run this a little bit from this morning. Oh, thank you, Monkey Boy. Yeah, as long as Monkey Boy says Rosie, looking good. It's all good. Jay Berlin, how are you doing? I want to thank you guys also. I had a lot of fun last night. Wasn't it great to be back in Kitchen Stadium again and knock out? Oh, that shrimp fried rice was good. And I don't think Missy Jen could wait to get up today and knock off a piece of that coconut pie and that shrimp fried rice. Yeah, that was a good time last night. Good night, Sandy. Uh, I don't know, two poles. There's something in some biblical reference that says about Enoch shall serve God to a higher standard or something like that. So, the literature finds a way to write things. The guy had an encounter with a couple prostitutes or something. They probably put their hand down on his crotch and he got an erection and then hated himself for it and went home and did the deed. That was it. He got his name Boston because he was baptized. That's where he was born again, was in Boston. So there's very weird people out there. Shrimp fried rice look good. I gave it to Missy Jen for leftovers. I got stared down by Chinese corn in one night while passing through the airport. Wasn't a good feeling. He said, "Show me your papers." Yeah. Um, you can imagine. Oh, you planted tomato plant. You can imagine when I first started going back. When I first started going into China in 1991. Now, how long ago was that? Almost 30 years ago. Okay, that was a different era then. There wasn't a fancy dancy airports, and everywhere you went, you had people shadowing you on the streets. That was only a couple years after Tiananmen, right? You had a couple people shadowing you on the streets at all time, following. Your hotel room was bugged and everything. So it was very, 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 very strange. Tomorrow I'm going to try to go out and get some plants to pop in the soil. We'll see what's available there. Yeah, we're coming up to peak allergy time, so it does make it a little tough to be outside at the nighttime. But I do want to put some plants in. Now, as I was telling you guys before, I was walking through the park. A woman was approaching me. It's about a 3 foot wide cement walkway. They're through the park. You guys have seen me do videos through there before, walking through that park. And there are some people doing some exercise. And that lady walked past me today and spun me around, literally reached out with her left arm and grabbed my left arm coming the other way and spun me around and just starts yelling at the top of her lungs, "Aren't you concerned? Aren't you worried about the second wave?" And I'll tell you, I mean, there was that instant where I was just, but I just shook my hand off and she really, you can see it's red over there where she grabbed my hand and cornholioed me. So got to kind of be careful. Let's see, every sneeze will be viewed suspicious. Speaking of the fried rice, a friend of mine was wanting to make Chinese, but didn't know what to make along. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad to hear that, Jen. Dave, I don't even know you, and I sure as hell don't know the person that you're talking about. Let's see, China was it? Yeah, I mean, it was, you had to be a special kind of person to be able to get in there. Because you never knew. I mean, look at this kid that got beaten the hell out of North Korea and came home in a box, right? This warm beer guy just for I don't know if he defaced a poster or the great leader or whatever, man. That guy ended up being a vegetable. Anyway, yeah, it's not so much the sneeze. The sneeze is not really a symptom of cornholio. It's the cough and the spiking of the fever. So I don't really think sneezing is a thing. I'm planting in backyard. Never would have thought brown sugar. I'll tell you, you got to try it. Be kind. I never in a million years. I'm okay, Jay. Thank you. I never in a million years imagined that brown sugar and sesame oil, a little bit of ginger, and make sure you use very cold rice makes the absolute best. You cannot go in there, make some rice real quick, and make a fried rice because the rice will be too gooey. It'll turn into a mushy, ugly mess. If I want to take a slap of, there you go, Jen Jen. Did you hear about the cornholio and the fine particulates? Everybody is talking about how it's transmitted. We've had this lockdown, all right, and I would think that people would start easing up a little bit mentally now. Like, okay, lady, lighten up. I mean, the governor's talking about we can open a few things up in a week or so, and people are. I can tell. I get a little bit of an inkling. I don't know if you guys do that. Things might be starting on the road back to normal. So I'm going through the park like I was walking through the park one day, doo in the merry merry. Whoa, the hell! And I felt like the claw of death pulled me back from cornholio. I'm in a great mood today, thinking, yeah, things, the restrictions, they're talking. I saw the article that Wynn Casino's taking reservations for Memorial Day weekend. And the last thing I think is the broad is going to practically rip my hand out of socket, with her lunacy and stuff. Pepper or dust can make you sneeze, and people have smokers' coughs. Exactly. How you doing, Bella Grace? Well, I wouldn't have sprayed her. She was kooky. So I didn't know. You're gonna be shocked when somebody does that. People just don't pull you aside and just grab you. Numbers from show is not showing things are getting. I think absolute numbers aren't, but some areas of the country you can tell, like New York, they want to get back to it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that the mayors and governors, Jan, are going to kind of follow. I don't think they're going to lead. Like they saw this weekend, everybody that was on the beach down in LA, and it's hot as hell down there. And what are you going to do? Go take the beach patrol and, hand some lifeguards and send them out and start telling people to pack up and get off the beach? So I think that they're allowing these little guinea pig things to take place just to keep an eye and to see what happens. So we'll see. JJ says the San Francisco mayor said Bay Area may be extended. I returned hunker downers. Welcome back, Janet. So people were just starting to go. I mean, there was the statistics. Apple tracks phone movements, people that move a mile from their home, and they're showing that activity's on a rise again. As people can only take it so long, I think, in this society. Pollution, staying indoors is hell on the immune system. Yeah, vacation tours will be limited. Everybody's going to be. It's going to be like getting your ID checked at a bar everywhere you go. Don't sit, man. What are you doing? Don't sit there. It's every other seat. Yeah, but she's a nice looking girl. I wanted, hey, man, I'm not talking to her. Are you kidding me? Yeah, how am I going to pick up a girl immediately? You're not going to pick up a girl. Okay, the dawn of the age of cornholio, the age of cornholio. you. Keep your hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to an amusement park, kid? Are you kidding me? Look out the window. Look at the little purple spheres and pink spheres of Cornholio floating around. Are you kidding me? They canceled the fair here, and that's in September. Start driving again. I need oil to go up in price. There you go, kid and cat. Boston is doing okay. Yeah, I think they were worried about overwhelmed. Now they're not. But that's the funny thing, though, David Moore. We got to keep an eye out. All of a sudden, Singapore is getting ready to overwhelm their hospitals. So it's weird. And you're not hearing the news up in Harbin. Beijing is now closed. All the health clubs and clamped down. Meeting places, social distancing, you have to have masks. The city of Harbin, Liaoning, Shaanxi province, there's some stuff going on up there. Okay, there's some Cornholio still going to make a big grand return, like the Peking Opera. It's going to come out on stage and yang he yang on the. Okay, that's coming. I'm telling you, just made it mandatory to wear masks. They can't come in. Jen, all of our stores here, no mask, no service. Okay, that's you don't go into the Dollar Tree, you don't go into the Mexican restaurant, no mask, no service, no riding buses unless you have a mask. Now I'm going to have a rewrite the age of Aquarius. That's right, Sugarcane. This is the dawning of the age of Cornholio. The age of Kentucky. I wear a Freddy Krueger. Good night, monkey boy. Going to unlock somebody tonight. Duty calls. I don't know what's going to happen, but what I'm saying is, some people, we got to get this country opened up again. I mean, everybody says, all these so-called experts, if we don't open up this country in the next couple of weeks, we're really going to be in a bad way. Economically, you got these crybabies like Sir Richard Branson of Virgin Atlantic, right? You can buy his company if you want, and he'll throw in the island. You can imagine all these people. I don't believe any shotgun. Locals are not wearing masks here. You should wear a mask. Our Dollar Tree got shut down for shady business. I wonder what would have happened in there. Keep up with hospital room. I don't know. I just don't know. That's why watching where Madowix lives in New Zealand, watching Australia, the major cities in Australia, they're now going into their winter time down there. So let's see what happens down there. They're on the cutting edge of this stuff. Have you bought? No, I'm not, Kitten Cat. Reason being, I want to see if my own thought is that this rally, if you look at Bloomberg tonight, Goldman Sachs did a study that 5 stocks are accounting for 20% of the up move here. You got a very narrowly based advance here. Very terrible breadth figures. The majority of the stocks are still 28% off of their all-time high. You have a very screwed up internals in this market. Okay, so my answer is no. I'm not. I sold a while ago, about a week and a half ago. I think airlines will be wearing masks for now. I think that it's a good precaution. I always think it is. I just instinctively grab a mask now whenever I go out. But I didn't need this woman spinning me around. And guess what? She didn't have a mask on today. And she wasn't walking a dog, and you could just tell she was overdosed on news or whatever, and it's just must have been walking around just pacing and just ready to scream. Yeah, I am. Well, I bought the 25th of March, and I sold about the 18th or so. 17th. So I'm just standing aside right now, Kit Kat. I think Oil's getting ready for another swan dive over here, and uh, I got to keep an eye and make sure deflation isn't going to be the word of the day. Dollar Tree's been fun. I'm getting needing optimistic, and I get antibody results. Okay, you may be invincible. All right, that's cool. Lots and lots now taking that Trump malaria drug to prevent. The most important thing is the gloves, even more than the mask. Oh, it's insane. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink. I don't feel like beer tonight. I don't want a beer. This is the dawning of the age of Cornholio. The age of Cornholio. 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 Harmony and social distancing. Maintain that 6-foot perimeter. Cornholio. 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 Let me open a door here too. Yeah. Man, my hand hurts. Dumb woman clawing me like that. Can you imagine that? Like, really? Guys, remember when Monday used to seem like Monday? doesn't Monday doesn't seem like anything anymore. That's what I'd say. Albie was complaining toilet paper like prison paper. I found some. Oh, isn't that cute? That's the way that Janet used to be, Cheryl. When Janet would come up in the early days of the Shine Shack, she didn't like that EcoSoft toilet paper. No. I think she brought up her own. Iska. Hey, you can remove Gra when the moon is in the seventh house. Sometimes you got to do what's there. I don't know, but I'm kind of willing to be a Cornholio guinea pig when it comes to Las Vegas. I mean, it could all go wrong down there. I mean, Wynn has got to get the old cash flowing, and they're going to take a shot. So I don't know what they're going to do. Everybody, it's going to be miserable. Okay. How you doing, Rhonda? It's going to be miserable. All right, you're going to have no fun when you go to Vegas. All right, there's going to be people just cornholioing. No, the restaurants will be all screwed up. You can't sit. It's going to be a logistics nightmare. Right, going through TSA, the line is now going to stretch out to Pahrump, New Jersey from the airport. Can you imagine if you all been to Las Vegas airport before, McCarran Airport? Southwest is a really big mega carrier. And even in the best of time, there's hundreds of people crammed in there Sunday morning, Saturday morning. Can you imagine with proper social distancing now gone through the TSA? It's like those first couple pioneers that go to Vegas, the stories they tell, man, they're going to tell their friends that was the most miserable freaking experience I ever had in my life. One good side of having stick on the boat to self-isolate after buying it. Oh, good, being on the boat. Important part. Let's see, I have no need to ever Kitten Cat's no Vegas person. Okay, Bella Grace, no problem. I'm not going to be on super long tonight. I wanted to come on and say hi. because I said I would be back. And if let's see if we can hit 100 thumbs up tonight, guys. That would be a nice goal. But last night was fun. So I don't know. It's almost you can almost tell. I think I found the way to put it. You can almost tell that people are trying to. They're like mentally trying to will this thing to be gone now. That's the best way I can. They're like, go away. You're leaving. Yay! It's like they're mentally pushing the Cornoholio away. You can sort of tell the whole U.S., the whole world, and Italy and Spain. They're just trying to push back the Cornholio right now. You can that's the sense I get. How it'll turn out, I don't know. I mean, if it goes bad again, yeah. If we ain't nobody going down, ain't nobody going back into a lockup. I tell you that. I mean, it's gonna be. Can you imagine that the Rosie girl's gonna say, "Arrest me"? That's it. Lock me up, baby. Put me on an island or something. I'm not going. I'm not going into lockdown again. The airport will have to issue fast passes. Hi, Laura. How are you? It's going to take a lot of fun out of things. Snow tonight. Wow. Living in Mount Washington. Hey, Spirit's nice to see you. 10 more thumbs up to go. Thank you, guys. We're over 100 tonight. I appreciate that. That is truly wonderful. Thank you for a little bit of a pop-up chat on a Sunday night. It's really just the flu. I would be happy if we get 67 degrees and no rain. We've been beautiful here, over here, so. I mean, that's what they get with plexiglass between slot machines. It's gonna be horrendous. It's gonna be the worst experience people had. It'd be like, man, we used to like to gamble. Now it's like, really? It's two people at a blackjack table, and you can't even get the drunks there to play. How do you play craps now? Usually you could put 12, 15, 18 people. When somebody's rolling hot with that dice, they'll put 30 people on that table, right? What are you going to do now? Have a craps, the warden of craps standing there telling people you can't play. Yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you you're in on the airline and cruise ships and oil. But I will tell you what, I'm trying to think of all the things about you say no to table games. There may not be. They may not open up craps. They might not open up the roulette. I don't know. That's why I want to go down there. And I want to check it out. I mean, what's the point if you don't have the pools open? People are hot as hell during the day. What are they going to do? Sit in their room all day? Come on. Walk on the strip when it's 105 degrees. What is it going to be this week? 100, 102 degrees? And people are going to do what? Sit in their rooms? I don't think so. Sanitized slot machines at a distance. It'll just be, how about the entertainment? No shows. Okay, no comedians. I don't know. What the hell are you going to Vegas for? Why? I just talked myself out of going to Las Vegas. I'm going to start crying. Tell you one stock to stay away from, Tesla. Yeah. So I guess why would you think, hand out hazmat suits. So tell me why you would go to Vegas in that kind of situation. I just don't. Like they'll have chip sanitized. Yeah, there won't be I guess people won't be playing poker, Cheryl, because you have to clean the chip every time you go all in. Hold on, I got to clean. What do you got? I got to clean $32,000 worth of chips here. This could take a while. Right? Jeez. I mean, what about the Piranha Club when Rosie and Vegas fixing, Bobby. We'd go down to the Piranha Club, right? Yeah, dancing and hoofing it. Rosie live streaming. Makes me sad. The pool should open because want the chemical. You would think so. It will get back to some sort of way. Can't stay away forever. Yeah, for time that's pulling money out down, it could get nasty. Well, yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Damn, my hand is sore here. Tables will be large like smokeless ashtrays. I mean, it's gonna be dorky. Is that a good word? It's gonna be dorky down there. It's just gonna be weird. You go into the casino and somebody's gonna be, dude. Where is it? Somebody's gonna be at the door. Checking your temperature. Hey man, you got a temperature. Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Well, I always run a little on the hot side. I'm an older model. Get the hell out of this casino, you idiot. Get... I can't even imagine that. I can't even imagine it. Cheryl's like, I prefer not to be close to people anyways. It's all good. Cheryl, just imagine, honey, if you ran into somebody like me at the casino. She'd be calling the pit boss. Yeah, what can we do for you, Cheryl? How's everything going? Get her the hell out of this casino. Yay, Mr. Dirty, we're back in Vegas already. All right, Mr. Dirty. Woo, can't wait to see you. People went to the beach in LA in droves, but you're gonna get they're gonna have your thermo scan to get. First of all, it's gonna be okay. All right, let's imagine Kit and Kat decides to go to Las Vegas from, let's say Kit and Kat's in New York State. She's got to get to the airport, right? And she's got to be thermo scanned. At the airport, then God forbid you got to wait in line at TSA. Now it's social distancing, right? It's 6 feet, so now the line is about a mile long down there. Kit and Kat gets up. Oh, sorry, you're the one that has to be searched. Breathing cornoholio all over you. All right, you finally get on the plane and it's like a surgical ward, and got nurses on the flight. And you land in Vegas. Hey, I just got thermo scanned before. Well, we got to do it to you again. You go to your hotel, dude. Yeah, man, how you doing? Yeah, no ladies. This is the wrong chat for that. I just can't imagine it. And you go to dinner and the mass marauder is coming up to take your order and you put your mask on. Is it going to be fun? I guess if you really got an urge to push those slot buttons, and are they going to be tight? Kit and Kat's like, I don't like planes either. Rapid onset and vent is a good fashion statement. You know that gun? There you go. That's right. Yeah, man. So it's nice to see you, Mr. Dirty. What an honor to have you back in Las Vegas. See you poolside. Yeah, one person per row of seats. How in the hell do you run an airline like that? Somebody can you imagine? Now you guys will be like, yeah, it's about time the public push back on these airlines. Had it's like sardines flying around. Now it's like one person per row. Kit and Kat, I'm sorry about your airlines, honey. It's gonna be better pick wisely. I don't know. Becca gave it to me. You know, Dave's ex. She gave it to me about 2 years ago. So, uh, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Mr. Dirty down there and hanging out again in Vegas. I would think it'd be pretty cool. But when I start walking it through, uh, and the wind's going to be very cautious. They're going to try to be elegant, but it's still going to be a very tough situation. Seats will come out, and prices will go higher. That's for sure. This will be the cleanest and freshest air on planes ever. It's a win-win, says Cheryl. Uh, I would imagine some airlines will go bye-bye, although the cost of fuel will keep some lingering on. Good night, Sugarcane. Thank you, baby doll. G says, hi, Rosie and Chad. I cook shrimp with pasta. Now, that's a good dish, too. Like a shrimp scampi, something like that. It belongs to the woman. That's right. Yeah, man. That's right. I'm not worried about the airlines. They'll come back just fine. Charter your own flight. Yeah, I can't wait to see Mr. Dirty again when I get down to Las Vegas. So, um, gosh, imagine when I left on the 15th of March. And now, let's say I go back May 15th or something like that. In the space of 2 months, imagine how much has changed in that. I mean, you're not going to have entertainment, I guess, on Fremont Street that draws people into a crowd. I don't know. I mean, the whole thing is just weird. It's hard for me to wrap my head about. All I care about is American and Delta. Do 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 do. La da da da. Fly the friendly skies of United. Why don't you go help Richard Branson out, Kit and Kat, and buy? Why don't you go buy Virgin Atlantic? Do your part to chip in. How you doing, Goldie Con? Yeah, he wants a bailout. And somebody over in Parliament's like, Sir Richard, how about if you use your own money to bail yourself out? Yeah. Crazy. I know. Absolutely makes me crazy when I think about all the rottenness. They want to let American fly because it's American. There it is. Delta Airlines. We shall see. My cousin lives in Vegas and she told me it's sad. Vegas isn't designed to be a sad town, so we'll see. It's built on the club life. It's built on, $500 bottle service, DJ poolside bikini parties, and nightlife galore, and buffets. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, people will be like, "What was the point to going down?" I don't know. So, God, he can go scratch his ass. Crazy for feeling so blue. Do 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 do. I do. That was like me. There was only one bank in China that I keep my money in. Only one. Can you guess what the name of it is? There was one bank that I judged that they would never let fail over in China. They might let the Shanghai Industrial Bank fail, the Nanyang Commercial Bank, Meiyang Bank, right? Mingsan Bank, HSBC. There's one bank. How you doing, Johnny? One bank. No, not RBC. Not RBC. In China, in a Chinese bank. Only one of them. The only one I dared keep my money in. Keep my money in. Nope, not the RBC. No. They could perhaps with a different flavor. Yeah, Bank of China. Thank you. Correct. See, I know the Chinese. They'll let Yin Yang Bank go right down the crapper, but oh, you can't have the headlines. Bank of China closes its doors. Be crazy. Oh, thank you, you go girl. I appreciate that. Thank you. Self fails. Think about how great that would be. Well, they're well on their way. Okay, they're playing that confidence game. Okay, everything's all good, right? Whistling past the graveyard. They've got problems. Yeah, JG Wentworth. That's it. So, Trump National. That's it. Vegas, just the name on the pink slips will. Yeah, just the names on the pink. I now cannot say Cornholio. You keep me. Thank you, Ms. Ellen. You talk to people about the Cornholio, and you'll put a smile on people's face. Okay, this way we evade the YouTube, the word snitcher that grabs you there. It's all about perception. That's right, man. For many years, rough seas ahead. Some will fail. We'll see what the heck happens. It's going to be fascinating to see China still building cities no one lives in. I don't know. How you doing, Larry Smith from the great Kansas City? One of my top 5 favorite cities in the United States. Kansas City. Nice to see you, Larry. Everybody needs a home, John. There'll be plenty of housing to go around. I heard that Airbus or half price. Yeah, there's. You want a plane? Can you put it in your backyard, Craig? If you can't do that, can you store a couple thousand barrels of oil in your underground reserve? WestJet laid sentient 9% route. Yeah, 5% ridership will do that. Faith in the USA, home of the Chiefs, man. I love that. Not just home of the Chiefs, Missy. You better correct that, honey. Home of the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. Joining those storied 2012 Kansas City Royals World Series champions. I used to work out at KC Mo. That's it. Yeah, Delta is an American airline that has Atlanta as its hub. Yo, you got 320 acres. Nice. Wow, that's bigger than the Rancho. Yeah. Home of the Royals, that's it. Your champion Royals. Man, it's strange. It's almost May and no baseball. Unbelievable. Be right back. Get one more fill here. Do 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 la da da. This is the dawning of the age of Cornholio. The age of Cornholio. 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 And 9 May. Everything all about you. Oh, look at that. I just filled it up and didn't even bring it in. Ah. Oh, nice. Okay. Get a cheap catamaran, cheap sign. We should be in round one of hockey playoffs. Exactly. Yep, Doll Factory. What's that noise? Nope, I'm not in pain. Patrick Mahomes. Yep. He's a good player. He sure is. Let's see what the headlines are. Let's see Bloomberg tonight. Damn. That woman really clawed me tonight. Cuomo announces phased plan to reopen New York. That's right. Singapore becomes Asia's most infected nation. Goldman says narrow breadth in S&P 500 a very bad sign for stocks. Bond investors start to debate whether U.S. is heading into a deflationary spiral. It doesn't sound good, does it? Let's look at Las Vegas, baby. Boop, 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 boop. Did father, son light up Henderson, mountainside to lift spirit. Wynn Las Vegas accepts reservations for Memorial Day. That's pretty cool. That'd be all right, huh? I wonder what's going on in Reno. Reno protesters demand end to shutdown. Cornoholio, two health district workers test positive. Nevada football, the Nevada Wolfpack dropping ticket prices in many areas. Restaurants can now deliver cocktails to you with your food. Duncan Golf Course closes 9-hole course at Wild Creek. Sounds like business as usual. Seems like same old up there. The clan probably going to have to skyrise and pay low number spiral. The fellow beat all the crosses for us. Yeah, that's the shame, Cheryl, you know. I now live where one of our president houses is the house manager. I know that, Johnny. I've been there many times. Independence, Missouri, the Western White House there. Okay? Go back and look at my videos from 2013, 14. Yeah. I was walking through the park and some lady grabbed me and spun me around. Aren't you worried about the second wave? Thank you, chiming. Wow, thank you.
Congrats on 25K, Rosie. Love you.
Thank you, chiming. Nice to see you back again. I hope you're doing okay. You've managed to evade the cornholio there. Thank you. Thank you very much, sweetie. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you. So awesome to see you in the chat. So I know you've probably been busy in lockdown, making masks or doing whatever you do. So thank you very much. That was very sweet. I know some folks up there in Independence. I loved Independence. You want to talk about a great presidential library? Go visit the Harry Truman Library in Independence, Missouri. Great library. Also, if you're in Abilene, Kansas, visit the Dwight Eisenhower Presidential Library. Another good one. I don't know. She really, it's all like, it's red across here where she's grabbed me and just squeezed my fingers together. She shocked me. Kitten Cat says, I've not been scared once by this whole thing. Will not start now and will be stronger than ever. Always bet on the USA. Is that a goose in your thumbnail? I don't even know. He has a swan. It's a black swan, in fitting with the times. Yes, great to see. Great to see chiming in, huh? Got to be careful in Independence, meth capital of the world. But I'll tell you, it was. It was one of Jen's relatives is a school teacher over there. So when he tweets, it's a mess. Yeah, chiming in is all. Yeah, she's awesome. I was wondering about her. I was asking Missy Jen a couple weeks ago if she's seen her in one of the any of the other chats. So thank God, chiming in a lot of ways things have kind of cooled down. We don't have all the hot chats that we. I called her battling chiming in, man. She'd be in there like throwing those lefts and rights, you know. Pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. That's what I told you though. Some people are just freaking out with this whole situation. They've had it. People can't. It is kind of scary, Dob, because people have reached the breaking point. Um, there, you can disrupt somebody's life for so long, and then some people are going to mentally crack under the pressure of being unable to cope with the new routine. It just is. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Let's see what else. Let's check the Kansas City Star here. See what's going on. 70% Cornoholio deaths are in nursing homes. Less restrictive rules May 4th for Kansas. Let's see, it's going to be extremely ugly. Kansas, Missouri renters fear looming eviction crisis. Let's see. Kansas eyes May 3rd to begin reopening. Yeah, that's about it. That's the deal today over there. Pop-up sites. There you go, Missy. You can go get tested at a pop-up site. Health officials report nearly 1,900 Cornholio cases and 114 deaths across Kansas City. Missouri reports 171 new Cornholio cases, 19 deaths Sunday. I don't know, the people complaining about Ohio, barber shops and salons are staying open. Now, people complain if you're closed, people complain if you're open, right? It's kind of weird. My nerves are shot. I need another beer. We could have met up with you and Missy Jen. We're here. Well, I'll be back there again. Who will be first in line for a Lysol inoculation? Not me. Thank you, Doll Factory. Yeah, thumbs up are most appreciated tonight. Let's see. Let's see what's going on in Philadelphia tonight. Philadelphia, Philadelphia, freedom. Shine on me. More deaths in Pennsylvania. And New Jersey's reopening plans move forward. Americans should expect social distancing to continue through the summer. Let's see. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't even know who these people. Colleges holding on-campus classes in the fall. I don't know. I haven't even thought about that. Do I have to pay my May rent? No, just take 3 months off from F your landlord, right? Hospitalizations in New Jersey. Not much on that paper, huh? Let's look on the Boston Globe here. Boston Globe. How will Cornholio change the way we shop? Saving Chelsea, that must be a really tough area up there. In remote Maine, the Cornholio is a distant threat. Sunday's Boston Globe runs 21 pages of death notices. Wow, as Cornholio continues to claim lives. Wow. 21 pages this week, up from 16 last week. Pretty wild. This is the dawning of the age of Cornholio. Age of Cornholio. Don't think you see much. No thing to win in any business. Damn. Yeah, it seems that way, Cobra John. You can't win if you're open. You can't win if you're closed. Hobbled House majority frets about its effectiveness amid pandemic. I don't know what the hell that means. Crowds fill Southern California beaches. In hard-hit New York neighborhood, life becomes a series of lines. Cornholio is ravaging one of the country's wealthiest black counties, Prince George's County, Maryland. This is the dawning of the age of Cornholio. Do. After COVID-19, aging in America may never be the same again. They say getting Cornholio is like getting 10 years off your life or something. Cornholio. And then we got that goof Kim Jong-un. I don't get anything out of that newspaper. It's really lousy. Let's see what's going down in Charlotte. The Charlotte Observer. Let's see. Mecklenburg Cornholio cases rise to 1,500. Tired of social distancing? Yes. Cornholio, North Carolina, 9,000 cases in 94 counties, 321 deaths. See, in all these states, it's still rising. It's kind of weird. This is the dawning of the age of Cornholio. Boy, I hope they don't run out of CO2 to make beer. What terrible! What a terrible thing that would be. Man, Mr. Dirty, I can't imagine. I mean, no point going down to Vegas. I'll go down for an exploratory run, but if they're not opening the pools, the hell's the point? I'll just put a little blow up pool on the back deck and splash around on that on a live stream. That's, I don't care. I live within 20 miles. One is partial lockdown. Mine is total lockdown. The third has not a clue. Sounds like you're on the border of South Dakota, North Dakota, and Montana. So that would be my 3 ports. Now I haven't gotten my check yet, Jan. How about you? I haven't gotten my check because I always have to. I file a paper return, and I always have to send money in every year. So I'm a paper check. I could have gone in and put my direct deposit stuff, but that would screw up the IRS and everything. So, made David Icky. So, how about you? Did you get it? I have to go to the hospital on Tuesday. Oh no! Oh my God! Yeah, God will be there with you, Maggie, and we'll be thinking about you, honey. Man, oh man. Yeah, I don't want. I gotta have it pulled. Go to California beach, claim your illegal immigrant, get 500 in a beach chair. Yeah. Big no on the check. I'm probably not going to see that check until June. So I'm just going to put it as soon as it comes. I'm just going to pay some more down on the van. Dude, I got to pay that down. No monies, honeys. Where's the dough? Where is the dough? Okay, we don't have anything yet, Jen. So just got to keep an eye out for it. My sister got her 20, and my nephew got his $1,200 check. Okay, so you got your $24 check. Whoopee. That sounds like worth kicking up your heels. That'll get you a couple Baskin Robbins Sundays, right? This is the dawning of the age of Cornholio. Age of Cornholio. Let's see. Oil is down $1.50 a barrel tonight. People are crazy speeding down these up and down these streets. Age of Cornholio. 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 Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Cornholio. Cornholio. All right, yep, we don't got ours yet, so just made too much money last year. Yeah, what a problem to have, right? What a problem to have. Yeah, we'll be pulling for you, Maggie. Rosie's girls are tough. Rosie's girls are tough. I'm glad. Yeah, I got a new hit record going. I'm glad my house and car are paid off, freezer full, and a nest egg. I don't have my band paid off. Glad I wasn't dependent on getting that money. Well, I'd like to get that. I'd like to make another payment on that van. That would be nice. Could take as long as end of September before you get your check. How you doing, Sesame son? Well, if it is, it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I could put my banking information in, but they will no doubt mess it up. Amy said I got mine, but I get direct deposit. Good for you, honey. So, get some new 14-ounce gloves. Get some new boxing gloves, Amy. Caught with your drawers down once before. Yeah. So, well, we'll see what the heck happens. Oh, Cheryl's like, no getting a damn check. Oh, wow. Sorry, Cheryl. That's right. You're a 7-star Caesars. Well, you're Canadian. Didn't they give you something? They're like giving you $2,000 or something. Yeah, payment's quicker with direct deposit. I'm willing to wait. Golden State. I don't want to put any stress on the Treasury. You know what I'm saying? I can wait a bit. Not too good. I've been sad and crying all day. I'm sorry to hear that, Sesame. I'm so tired of being sick. I'm sorry, doll. I am very, very, very sorry to hear that. I'll retire 3 days after I die. That's it. You're lucky. You're very, very smart about mine. Nice to wait for the check, not being desperate. Well, I don't. It's fine. I didn't expect to get a check, so it's like whenever it falls out of the sky, I'll be very happy. I'll be very appreciative. Yeah, California won't let debt collectors snatch your stimulus payment. Hi, Katie. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, we're singing This is the Dawn of the Age of Cornholio. Do, 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 do. Cornholio. So where's Amy's gone? Let's see. I don't know. I'm paying down my band some more. Do, 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 do. Take care, Peachy Pie. Thanks for coming in, honey. Good to see you. Paying off a new 2020 ATV once the check arrives this week. There you go. No fear. Good for you. I think that my state is holding it like they did when George W. did it. That's what I say, be kind. I'm grateful for anything that drops out of the sky. That's not chump change. $1,200 is a nice chunk of money to drop out of the sky. I think if you pay what we can to help for the few, that's it. That's what you got to do, Amy. That's exactly what you got to do, honey. So I'm very grateful for that. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to sound like an ingrate. Do 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 do. Ba da ba do ba do ba ba da ba boo boo boo. Stupid phone. Might have to end up getting a. La da 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 do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hi. Oh, you liked my Lincoln bit? Thank you, Dave. I really appreciate that. I've gone ahead, decided to just start up a new channel with just some of the obscure history stuff that I like to bring to light. All right, I'm going to have to make a couple calls here. I'm going to have to bail out right now, but it's been about an hour and a half, so I want to thank you guys for being on tonight. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It'd be nice to get over 150 thumbs up would be great tonight. I would really appreciate that. Gonna run. Yeah, I gotta run too. I've got to make a couple calls. Something's come up. Cheryl, thank you very much. All my other mods on here and everybody else, much appreciated chiming in. I'm not sure if you're still here. Thank you very much, everybody else tonight. Great chat tonight. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Stay safe, stay happy, and keep laughing. Okay, laughter truly is the very best medicine. Okay, have a wonderful night and stay safe.